7. Well, we're into the home stretch, and so far we've had to put up with gay jokes, autism jokes, and just bad jokes in general. Now we have to talk about rape jokes. Enter Pewdiepie, aka Felix Arvid Ulf Kageberg.
My name is Pewdiepie.
One of the most popular and most subscribed YouTubers, Pewdiepie specializes in doing Let's Plays of horror-themed video games, like Amnesia, Silent Hill, Slender, you name it.
I speak Japanese before you do.
Share mode activated. Boop.
What the fuck? Oh, hell no!
And you know, these Let's Plays wouldn't be so bad if he wasn't screaming at the top of his lungs the whole time!
Oh, you fucking fatty!
But it gets better. Not only does he ear rape people with his screaming, but he also makes constant rape jokes. Check out this montage that REDONE posted a few weeks ago.
You know, she's raping her. He's raping her.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Stop raping me! The dogs are raping me!
I get to rape someone? Yeah, I'll rape anything. I mean, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm gonna rape, I'm gonna get raped. I mean, I'm gonna rape, yeah, I'm gonna...
And if that wasn't bad enough, his fans are psychotic. The second they hear about people that have the slightest differing opinion about PewDiePie that they have, they will go nuts. They will send you death threats, insults, and talk about barrels. And barrels are apparently the Antichrist to PewDiePie and his fans, you know, wooden containers. I don't get it. The fact that his fans are so insane are the reasons why pages on Tumblr such as Fuck No PewDiePie Fandom and Fuck This PewDiePie Shit were made. Just take a look at these pages. The fans are going mad.
While this troll continues to hate on me, I'll be away making a collage of PewDiePie pictures. How the shit is that supposed to make it any better? Fuck everything, you're just jealous PewDiePie has more subscribers than you would have in a year, bitch. Hey, 15-year-old again. I'm gonna get out of this shithole of a blog, but before I do, I just want to say that you guys are asses.
And those are some of the tamer comments that you'll be able to find. It gets much worse.
Well, aside from all the screaming and the rape jokes and the rabid fanboys, it's not like Pinky Pewdiepie is some selfish YouTube whore who only does these videos for money. Oh. Wow. What a fucking barrel.
Right. Okay. We're making a ride. Okay. Oh!
Number 6. CopperCab.
What the fuck was that? South Park, you're making another video about red-haired people. God! You have to go and mock us again!
Behold, CopperCab, the genius, the legacy! The guy who can profit, the guy who knows how the hating machine works. Me, CopperCab, a ginger who knows how the hating system works. And what you mean by hating system means how all the trolls, all the haters, all the people, the guy is a genius. The way he talks about things that get people to cringe their face and ooh, this guy, oh, the guy is a genius.
It certainly astounds me how people like Michael can get so famous. The guy throws a staged fit at South Park for making fun of ginger kids, and before you know it, he's got all the fame in the world.
The thing about CopperCab is, every single video of his is the same. Literally, I'm serious. All of his videos are interchangeable. They sort of go along the lines of this. I am sick and tired of haters! Leave me alone! I don't care! Stop leaving me comments like that! And that's how you do it.
I don't find him as bad. I don't find him guilty. He's not a bad person to me because what he is doing is right. The guy is profiting off of haters and trolls and all this stuff, showing everyone it's so easy to get hated on YouTube and to make money and all that. I mean, seriously, people, are you actually going to stay here still hating on somebody who actually is putting effort into pissing you off? This guy went to Hollywood. This guy went here and there. He wouldn't have went anywhere if it only for us. We hated him, and he's the top of the food chain to this day because of it. Deal with it. That's all.
Now, I watch YouTube videos to be entertained, and I don't find anything remotely entertaining or interesting about CopperCab's videos. They're stupid, they're annoying, and he's an unlikable attention whore. Take a good look at those thumbs down, dude, because that's all you're gonna get if you don't change your gimmick. But we all know he's not going to. He's happy being an angry, self-indulgent dick. And if that's the road he's going to take, then fine. But don't expect any warm greetings when he reaches the next town.
This is what I think of all of you. This is what I think of all of you. This is what I think of you! You can't fuck with me. I'm above all of you. I am above you! Oh! I'm over it! Leave me alone!
Number 5. Justine.
Hi. Hola. Hey.
Hey baby, I see you looking. Justine. Hoo boy. I don't think the term YouTube whore has been this literal since Miss Hannah Minx. The only reason Justine has gotten a YouTube partnership is because she's blonde and has breasts.
I'm hungry. I want some pizza.
After your sexual escapades at Chuck E. Cheese? I don't think so.
Hundreds of videos of her being a dumb blonde, oogling over Apple products, and attempting humor. And failing. There's a good reason why she's called iWhore. She loves the money she's making off of her videos. So much, in fact, that she actually enabled ads on a video of her supporting kids suffering from malaria. That's right, she's making a profit off of kids who are dying.
Yes, she may be a gorgeous blonde on the internet that kindly, cutely complained about her iPhone bill a long time ago. She has 6 YouTube partnership channels. 6! Why would you need 6 YouTube partnership channels? And they are partnered without being seen. The videos were not up, nothing was up, they were just partnered straight away. So I decided to cut the idea that Google is usually paying her for these channels instead of her making them herself. Yes, she may be a star in shows and all that stuff, and fanboys will be like, oh, but she's better than you, so shut up. To me, Justine is not better. She may have beauty, she may have this, and she may have that, but she's not the best human being. No one's the best. No one is good, no one is perfect. And still, she's a mockery to the gaming community also with her Justine Gaming.
Where do I start? Well, part of the requirements of being a so-called video game reviewer is that you're actually good at the games you review, right? Well, Justine is terrible at video games. For evidence of that, check out some of her Let's Play footage.
Why can't I go somewhere else? I'm so confused. Why are you doing this to me? Hate you. Hate you. Hate you. You're doing it wrong. You're freaking doing it wrong. I'm missing the concept. I'm missing the freaking portal concept. I want a portal up here. So does that mean if I shoot this up here? Oh gosh, I'm so dumb. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Portal, back and forth. I don't get it!
iWhore has absolutely no talent, no screen presence, no writing skills, and of course, YouTube shells out money for her every time she makes a new video. I could name 10 other video game reviewers I know that would and should be paid for their work, and are better than Justine. But I will choose not to, because I don't want to mention their names in the same sentence as Justine's.
Figure out how to get out of this dang room. This door's on fire or something. It's got lava burning it. Can you help me?
Well, if this is the future of video game reviewing, I'll stick to being an internet nobody. Number 4. SexyPhil.
Hey guys, Philip DeFranco here, and I'm here to tell you guys the news, because, let's face it, you're too lazy to read articles yourself. A dog named Lassie saved a boy named Timmy from a well and was chopped in pieces by the rope.
Phil DeFranco is another vlogger who loves to be hip with all the culture and events going on today. And by hip, I mean saying a bunch of random crap at a rapid pace with numerous jump cuts. In other words, it's like What the Buck Show on speed.
Vanessa Hudgens, again. Of course, we talked about her candy shoot about a week ago, and now she's doing a photo shoot for Details magazine. Vanessa Hudgens is easily in the top 10 most loved women of the nation, other than some of you sexy viewers who sent in these pictures, which is also very appreciated.
Like, come on, man. Alex owns your face uses less jump cuts than you. And that's really saying something.
Phil also seems to follow the Ray William Johnson and Shane Dawson approach by adding a bunch of fake titles and fake thumbnails with pictures of sexy girls on them, even though he talks about that particular subject for roughly 10 seconds. But what makes him even more of a scumbag is how, just like Justine, he profits off the deaths of people. Ryan Dunn, Greg Giraldo, and let's not forget the victims of the Japanese earthquakes.
SexyPhil is the true master of exploitations and all that stuff. Besides Craft Nation, SexyPhil reigns supreme over all this shit. Misleading thumbnails, misleading titles, it doesn't matter to him because he's gonna have fans that will love him anyway. So SexyPhil, yes, he's a bad example of promoting misleading thumbnails, misleading titles, and exploitations of death and destruction and all this stuff. But still, SexyPhil, he's a douchebag. I don't like him as much. Not because of his wealth and fame, no! Because that's his, and I don't want that, because I cannot have what has belonged to him, and he cannot have what has belonged to me. Yeah, I'm a poor YouTuber, yeah, I'm such a peasant. Fuck off, fanboys.
SexyPhil. He's as sexy as Superbook Lolicon.
Number 3. The Amazing Atheist. Whether you know him by The Amazing Atheist, The Distressed Watcher, or just plain old TJ Kincaid, one thing is true of this guy. Much like the Archfiend, he thinks that being angry and acting like an elitist douchebag will convince people that he's a powerful speaker. When in reality, the exact opposite is true. He comes off as annoying, overbearing, and overall incredibly monotone, even when he's trying to be angry.
And I'm giving this advice directly to President Obama. If Texas tries to secede, let them go. Let them go. Seriously. I don't want them, and we don't need them. America needs Texas like I need an anal fissure. Poise, boys and girls, poise, ladies and gentlemen. That's like if you had a little device you could stick in your butt to make you fart in E minor, and it was marketed under the name Dignity. Gather round, folks, and get your dignity. Your once embarrassing displays of flatulence will now be a musical feast for the ears.
Say what you will about my acting, but at least I can emote better than this guy. And when that comes from somebody with terrible self-esteem like me, you know this guy is bad. I couldn't even enjoy it when he was making fun of another popular punching bag, Onision, and I hate that guy more than TJ.
And to further contribute to his stellar likability, at the beginning of February, TJ told a rape victim that the guy who raped her deserved a medal for what he did. What? That's right, he made fun of a rape victim. Didn't even apologize for it. He even told her to relive it.
He also e-begs from his fans, milking them like a cow, even though he's making thousands of bucks every month. Everybody shouldn't be e-begging if they're making thousands of bucks. And yet this guy is asking for donations for buying his camera, for his website, for his books, and all. And rumor has it he's supposed to be this big scammer. And yes, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that proves that the Amazing Atheist is a con artist and makes thousands from tricking people and especially donations. So this guy is making a bomb and he's just loving it.
In his later years on YouTube, he tried to give himself a more badass image with breaking things in his videos to try and make himself look more hardcore. Dude, the guy hosting this list is more hardcore than you, and he's half your age.
And I sure as hell don't go to such lengths as to upload a video of me shoving a banana up my ass. And before you ask, no, I have not seen the video and I don't plan on ever seeing it. Number 2. Folks, I have to warn you right now. What you're about to see is one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen. Just watch.
Hello there, you Ursitan Churchies. Sasuke here. And I'm gonna lift some weights show off my strength. Because I need to get stronger.
Boy, just when I thought the Narutards couldn't possibly get any creepier. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Adfsuke Evolution, aka ADF Funzalita, aka Arivia Harrell. Now for those of you who don't know who he or she or it is, ADF is a communist weeaboo feminazi who recently had a sex change, even though it appears to have been botched, and has an Oedipus complex. What's that? You want proof?
I'm a misandrous, I'm a feminazi, I'm a communist, I have an Oedipus complex. I must be really, really, really fucking evil.
Yep, that's ADF in a nutshell. He's also a welfare leech and an e-beggar, and rather than spend his money on important things like buying a house of his own, he chooses to waste it all on cosplay. On top of that, he's been known for going to many protests and demonstrations, most notably the Occupy Philadelphia and Wall Street campaigns. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a little pop quiz. Answer true or false to the following statements and see if you're correct.
I'm protesting the Federal Reserve's bank failed monetary policy. We owe China $3 trillion, and China wants to collect something. They are printing money like mad out of thin air, and the value of the dollar is just worthless now. I just want to say this is going to be my last video before I biochemically start transitioning female.
Like the Stalinists and those people that killed millions of people, so you support that policy?
You don't have the figures to back up, you know, they're made up. You've been reading the Black Book of Communism or something like that.
If you answered true to all these statements, then congratulations, you fail. But what makes ADF so infamous is his rivalry with Chris Chan. Remember back in 2009 when Chris had his PlayStation network hacked? Well, apparently ADF was the one responsible. In one of his last videos before leaving YouTube entirely, Chris called out ADF for his bullshit. Unsurprisingly, ADF did not have any kind words in return.
I'm not going to apologize to you and your family for your stupidity, for your ignorance, because you just don't deserve it from me.
Sadly, just a couple weeks after this video was made, Chris's dad would die of a heart attack. A week later, ADF found out about it and made another video. And it is without a doubt one of the most heartless, disgusting videos I've ever had to watch. It shows ADF walking through a cemetery talking to Chris, and this is what he had to say.
I heard about what happened to your father a few days ago. I'm sorry for your loss, but it's not to say I didn't warn you about it. That it's time for me to just simply make a personal appeal to you to change your vase. I did not hack your PlayStation Network accounts. Jack Thaddeus doesn't exist.
I did not hack it. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hack it. I did not. Oh, hi, Mao.
Your mom's next to go. That's all I gotta tell you, and she's morbidly obese, just like you. Hence the trolls, why they call you, your mom, the Snorlax. Just too fucking big and overweight. I also propose one more thing for you. Chris, this will save you. It saved me. It will come to save you. Communism for the win, baby.
You are a douchebag. That's right, a douchebag.
You heard it right, folks. ADF just insulted Chris Chan and his family and tried to get him to change his life by shoving communism down his throat. Seriously? Okay, first off, Chris Chan obviously isn't going to listen to you or any of the other people who have trolled him in the past. Secondly, how sick in the head do you have to be to insult someone after their father just died? And thirdly, how the hell has communism saved you? You don't have a job, you live in other people's houses and eat their food, you hate your family, you call yourself transgender when all you really do is toke up on estrogen, and lastly, you don't even have a clue how communism works. That Occupy Philadelphia campaign you were in? guess what? Communism actually supports a centralized banking system, you moron! If you actually did your research, you'd have known how this shit works. But no, you just walk around Philadelphia holding a Chinese flag and complaining about how society is against you and your transgendering, when in reality, you're only putting the blame on yourself. You know, I have to actually side with Chris Chan here. Yes, Chris was bad, but at least he had a house to live in and he cared for his family. This asshole, on the other hand, is a friggin' bum who wants to kill his dad and pork his mom. Philadelphia may be a nice city, but it has some really smegged up people. And at long last, after 36 shitty channels, hundreds of videos, and thousands of angry fanboys, we have finally come to the last spot on the list. So, the one question that everybody has on their mind is, who tops the terror? Who's the shittiest of the shitty? Who's the most unfunny, talentless, jackass smeghead to ever show his face on YouTube? You're about to find out. The number one most smegged up YouTube failure on this list is...
Hey, what's happening, campers or non-campers or people that are watching this video? Check this out.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. I've been nice to every other person on this list so far, but you, sir, deserve none of my sympathy and all of my rage. There is no redeeming what you have done. For those of you not in the know, Life in a 10 is this weird Dr. Insano wannabe. Seriously, who wears goggles like that? Who, on the surface, seems like just another YouTube vlogger. His biggest problem is, he can't take criticism. But frankly, he deserves a lot more than criticism after this one video he made last year. You all know the one. Shortly after the earthquake that ravaged Japan on March 11, 2011, Life in a Tent posted a pretty damn insensitive video about it, in which, despite the disaster, he still enabled monetization on the video, and he still made the standard whoring attempt for thumbs up and subscribers. Now, that would have been bad enough. But the way he did it made me lose all sympathy and he lose all credibility that he may have had. All together now!
Anyway, thumbs up this video for epic earthquake, and I'm not trying to make a joke of this. This is a pretty epic size earthquake. It's a 8.8. Thumbs up this video for epic earthquake. Thumbs up this video for epic earthquake.
Thumbs up this video for epic earthquake.
What an asshole!
What the hell could be going through your mind that could tell you, hey, earthquake, people dying, tsunamis, time to make a video, getting some cash money.
To be quite honest, I don't want to talk about Life in a 10 anymore. Not because I hate him and all that stuff. Yes, he's a friend of mine. Yes, shocking, he's a friend. I just don't want to talk about him anymore because I talked about him so many times in the past. It's just I just don't want to speak my mind about him anymore. I just don't.
But you may be wondering, why am I talking about this guy after he took down his video? Well, when one of my favorite commentators, MSkull01, made a commentary on this video calling him out for being an asshole, which he was, Life in a Tent proceeded to go on this huge campaign against him. He told people that MSkull threatened his family despite no proof of this, and sent him messages telling him to pretty much take the video down or else. MSkull didn't, and he had it removed from YouTube. So, you spread rumors about the guy to make him look bad, you threaten him, and you have it pulled from the site you work at, all because you sullied your own reputation and you didn't want anyone to find out about it. Wow!
Oh, but it gets better. When MSkull reposted that video to his Blip page, Life in a Tent went batshit in the comments, trying to defend himself, and needless to say, failing. Seriously, just search for Life in a Tent is not funny on Google. It's a gold mine. Afterwards, fellow YouTube partner Blackbuster Critic stepped in and got into a giant Skype war with Brian. I've never been a big fan of BBC, but I will say this. His ponage of Brian Martin and his whining is certainly a crowning moment of awesome.
You got everyone at the facilities you visit disliking you, banning you. You got people that work at community colleges banning you, not liking you. All your gal pals don't like you anymore. Now you're saying she's dead.
Seriously, fuck you, asshole! Fuck you!
Brian Martin's reputation was so tarnished by this that for once, YouTube saw reason and took his channel down. But wait, you cry. All of this happened a year ago. Why are you talking about him now? Well, for one simple reason. He came back. And this time, he brought along a friend. His girlfriend, Megan Lee Hart.
Megan Lee Hart, who makes really, really boring sketch videos. And guess who makes a cameo in almost all of them? Life in a Tent. And of course, there's Megan's Reply Girl channel, Megan Speaks. And what does she do on there? Oh, she replies to videos. And how does she do it? I'll show you how. Oh yes, I saw this video right here and I liked it very much. I'm not gonna tell you why, but I'm just gonna say what I would do in the situation of the person in the video. So yeah, the link in the description down below in the crotch bar. Yeah, tell me, leave me a comment, a video response, what you would do in this situation. Kill yourself.
And you know what's worse? This shit is trending! There are tons of these dumb bitches going around posting lame reply videos on people's channels, all while showing off their cleavage. Why? To make money, of course. Obviously, Megan took some pointers from Miss Hanaminx on how to be a YouTube whore. So let me get this straight. Brian Martin, aka Life in a Tent, made an offensive comment making fun of the Japanese earthquakes, which he got paid for. He false flags videos that criticize him. He has a girlfriend who acts like a whore in order to make money on the internet. Add to that all his sock puppet accounts that he used to gain subscribers, as well as creating a bunch of spam bots, comment wars, and starting enough e-drama to fill up an entire block of the soap network. Is there any other reason why these assholes shouldn't top this list? Congratulations, Life in a Tent and Megan Speaks. With your stupidity combined, you both have become the most smegged up YouTube failures of all time. Enjoy your honeymoon in hell. Well, at long last, we're done. We finally conquered every single YouTube failure there is. So, how do you guys feel?
My blood sugar is low.
I'm going back to text commentary.
Fan-smegging-tastic!
Where's my money?
Oh,
Look kid, you've been cashing in on me for the last 2 years. Where's my fucking money?
It's all money.
Did somebody say money?
Sorry, I think there's something wrong with my internet connection. That's enough. Well, 3 years of being the hardcore kid can really tucker you out. Ranting on people on the internet in an hour is enough to make you squirm. I'd like to thank all of my fans and all of my viewers for all the support you guys have given me in the past 3 years. It's sad to say goodbye to the idiots of YouTube, but by now, I think it's for the best, and I should get back to reviewing, just as I originally intended. Stay tuned for more animated movie reviews on hardcore kids movies. Until then, peace out.